Hello my friends and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. In our last video, we made our way into the little village of Edgewater and began to talk to some of their interesting residents. I feel like we only got through like 3. I think it was more than that, but it was a very small amount. But we ended our day at the vicarage, I suppose, and we talked to Vicar Max, who gave us a quest called the Illustrated Manual, but it's mostly interesting to me because it's under the Division Companion quest, which leads me to believe that eventually maybe Vicar Max might become a companion in the far distant future, no doubt, because of how slow I am at everything. But anyway, in today's video, I'm going to continue to wander around Edgewater and loot things and talk to people, pick up quests, which reminds me, I wanted to flag a small grave matter because there's 3 people in town, or I think one was outside of town, that I can talk to move this quest forward. So may as well do that at the same time.
You're safer inside the walls.
Probably, but I will no doubt have to leave and do things at some point. Maybe today. Who knows? It depends on how slow I am. But yeah. Oh, it's a lot. Really? Oh, there's something over there. Let's go over there. But I feel like I'm no doubt missing like doors and crates and things. I find that like when I'm playing in first person, I tend to miss stuff. Is that a grenade launcher? I don't know if that's such a good idea. For me. Anyway, I have the luck where I will no doubt blow myself up. So this must be, I am assuming, the cannery that everybody's been talking about. I do love the design of these little houses. And I think I figured out what this kind of reminds me of. Have you guys ever seen that TV show or movie? I don't know how, it's from a while ago, called, what was it, Firefly or Serenity or something? It was kind of like a, Western in space. I feel like I'm getting the vibe, at least from this town anyway, that's the vibe I'm getting from this game. So there you go. That made more sense in my head than it did out loud. What are you two talking about?
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
But what's your quota? And sir, the cannery's over this way, I'm assuming. It's not that way. But, the trash. I can't loot the trash? It's disappointing. I've gone down this way, so let's go here and here. Like I said yesterday, or not yesterday, in the last video, we'll do the main quest was, I'm assuming, in the cannery or this building over here. We'll do those last. It looks like spaceships were like disassembled for parts for the village, which is kind of cool, I gotta say. I love the little models of the houses. I want one. Can I have my own house in this game? I mean, I guess I have a spaceship, so I probably don't need a house. Is there anything down here, or is it just the... Ooh, there's lots of things down here. And more, and more. There's a light up thing here, but hey, we can go back. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Excuse me, sir. Can you walk faster? We can go back to over here and no doubt get the best weapon in the game from this one little crate, right? Could happen, right? It probably won't, but it could. But I did get a corporate service award. What was this award for? Most unused paid time off, greatest amount of coffee drunk in one break, fewest bathroom rests. You will never know. I will never know. This whole like corporatization of like everything is weird, but also unbelievably hilarious. And I love it. Okay. No, this is the proper dead end. Oh, there's something here. Armor parts. I will take those. And, okay. Hello, Esther Blaine.
Somebody's been running around town raving about a colony ship. Plague must have gone into their brain matter.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, well, what do you do here, lady?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Okay. Bye. Your face model looks like my face model. All right, and here is the cantina. It was right there. Okay, so we've done a little bit of a loop. There's wanted posters, but there's people.
Friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
Don't let the boss catch you saying that.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Mm-hmm.
We don't get a lot of visitors.
We don't get a lot of visitors.
And there's the constables behind you, hence the wanted posters, I suppose. Guillaume Antrim? Wanted Guillaume Gil Antrim from the Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, a writ of execution effective immediately for Guillaume Antrim, former Spacer's Choice associate mechanic, terminated from his position and escorted from Edgewater on grounds of unauthorized use of adrenatime. Seems a little harsh. Wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers in good standing, theft, and unauthorized use of medical supplies. Generous bounty, payment on delivery. Must be able to sign your own name. See Constable Reyes for details. Okay. Wanted Bertie Cotton. Former vicar stationed in Edgewater Vicarage, no longer in good standing with Halcyon Branch Order of Scientific Inquiry, at large and dangerous. So he was your, like, spiritual leader prior to Max, and then he was kicked out. So wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers in good standing, sedition, and unauthorized use of medical supplies. So generous bounty, okay, same thing. That's odd. Wanted Doc Maybell Burgess, former Spacer's Choice physician, condemned on charges of dereliction of duty, disappeared from Edgewater with 2 parcels of adrenatime at large and dangerous. Wanted for destruction of company property, murder of workers, vandalism, and unlicensed practice of medicine on seditious criminals. Huh. Okay.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Nothing I can do about that.
Great friends you have here. I don't know how to feel about these wanted posters. I mean, like, the guy was kicked out for using what was it? Adrenatime unauthorized? It seems a little harsh. And then they resort to banditry to survive? I'm not sure how all that works. Constable Reyes. Okay. Ooh, and a computer. Let's save and look at said computer. Welcome, Constable Reyes. Bounty records. All bounties posted by Edgewater Constabulary have been authorized by Spacer's Choice. View bounties. Okay, that's the one on Guillaume. And then Doc and... Oh, wait, hang on. Some of you may remember Gil Antrim from his days in the cannery. Please be advised that Spacer's Choice no longer recognizes Mr. Antrim as a member of its valued family. Spacer's Choice advises its workers in good standing to remain in good standing by disabusing themselves of any sympathy, allegiance, or memory towards Mr. Antrim. Okay, then Bertie Cotton was the vicar. Let's see. Vicar Cotton's sermons are considered defunct and obsolete. Spacer's Choice advises purging them from your memory with the help of Zero G. Zero G brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. And then their doctor. Doc Maybell's went in for 3 counts of larceny, 2 for each parcel of stolen adrenatime, and 1 for depriving the outpost of its official position. This is crazy, but I love it. I guess that's it. Can I take it? No, she's gonna get mad at me probably. The red, I'm assuming, is stealing. Oh, I can just go right into your jail cells, no problem. And they're, well, there's nobody in them. So I guess it's okay if they're unlocked. All right, let's save and talk to Constable Reyes.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Well, if you need help with your marauder problem, I'm for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
You want me to bring you their fingers? That seems really morbid, but okay. I have questions, though.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
So who do you work for, Spacer's Choice or Edgewater?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
No, I don't think anyone would ever suspect you of having a sense of humor. Well, who does Spacer's Choice answer to?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation.
Of course it does.
Also known as the board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
It bothers me too, I think, a little bit. So you're basically a bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
Okay. Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Technically, but I don't think I want to tell you because, well, I actually don't know who to trust at this point in the game, but he did unfreeze you, so that's something. But let's ask about his bounty. Yeah, that's why I'm asking. It looks like there's a bounty on his head.
You are correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
Okay, I guess that's it. Was that it?
Something to report?
Questions? Yes, that's it. All right. Well, the constabulary.
Wish we had some better rations.
I know how you feel.
Anything over here? Last time there was like an alley, there was a whole bunch of good stuff. Nope, Adreno. More trash. I really like it. There was somebody over here I needed to talk to. And I'll go to over there in a second.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Yes, I heard that
That's
already.
the way it goes, I suppose.
Is there anything? All right, now I'm kind of all right, I know where I am now. Where I left off.
Yes, Mr. Tobson. I'm fine, Mr. Tobson. Never been healthier.
Martin Abernathy.
Whoa, did Mr. Tobson send you?
Nope.
Well, you tell Mr. Tobson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Take it easy. Mr. Tobson didn't send me.
And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
Oh. So you're Martin Abernathy?
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Knows what?
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching, and soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Ah.
It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I mean, like, he could be sick, but I think you're really just being paranoid.
I am? Law, help me. Paranoia is one of the plague's known symptoms. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
How can I help? Why do you think I'm a freelancer? Why do you think I'm a freelancer? Probably because he doesn't know who I am.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean nothing by it. Wasn't trying to insult you.
Oh, no, I want the job. Never mind. Why do you need it done? But yeah, why would I be insulted?
Was just you ain't one of us. A spacer, I mean. Stands to reason you got no company looking after you.
Oh.
Not your fault, though. Even freelancers gotta eat. And if that means they must scratch some bits out of odd jobs, who am I to judge them? At least you're not a deserter.
Okay, I'm all over with my responses. So what kind of odd job are you referring to?
Couple hours out of your day and some light second-story work, that's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Okay, not so fast. I've got questions.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just buy some medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
Okay, in other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
I assume there's no guards at this place you're sending me to.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
What can you tell me about these marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Okay.
So you'll do it then?
Yeah, I'll do it. No problem.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
It's in his spleen. Well, is there anything I should know about this community center?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
You're taking an awful risk trusting me, you know.
I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Okay. Anything else to say before I look at the quest?
Somebody's been running around talking about the Hope. Wonder if that's a new drug of some kind.
I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, the Fistful of Digits. That's the ones I got from Constable Reyes of Edgewater. Has placed a bounty on dangerous marauders plaguing the region. So we need to collect their fingers. It's so random. I picked up all of these. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. All the things that I read go into my logs. Ah, all right. And then the long tomorrow, Abernathy asked you to bring him a cache of anthracillin hidden in the Emerald Vale Community Center. Abernathy believes he's dying. He wants a special cache of anthracillin found in the Emerald Vale Community Center. Okay, that's sure. And I got his gravesite fee, right? So I just need Ludwig and Phyllis's gravesite fees. Look, we're making progress. We're doing things. Although I don't think I can... Can I steal? If I sneak, can I steal? I don't think he needs a lockpick or energy cells. I don't think I should trust him with a weapon, to be honest. Oh, let's shut the door behind us so we can easily rifle through his belongings. Oh, we'll take that. That's the... Yeah, an Ingerino. And his bathroom. See, this one has a door. Do they all have doors and I've just missed them because I'm an idiot? Probably. No, that's it. Do I have any of this stuff that they keep talking about? Like, I have Adreno. But do I have this, like, Adrenatime that they keep talking about? I don't think so. I wonder what it's supposed to... I feel like it's just a... It's not medication, but a drug to just, like, get you to work. All right, I'm not going to steal that ammo.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
What do you got to say about it?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
Well, what do you need the medicine for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Well, let me worry about that.
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
I get it. You need someone to smuggle you medicine under the table, yeah.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
Yeah. I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Along tomorrow, Esther confronted you outside of Abernathy's house and suggested that you should give the medicine to her instead of Abernathy. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to share with anyone.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
So you said.
At least you got your health.
What is over here? Anything over here? I don't think so. Okay, let's go into this maintenance division. What is this all about? Maintenance division logs. Welcome Holcomb P. There are currently 3 open trouble tickets. Trouble ticket number 1. Filed by R. Tobson, AG loader, failure on startup. Status open, priority medium. Steps to reproduce. Turn on engine, try it again, kick the loader, curse injured toes. I have to enter a minimum of 8 steps, try it again. It makes a rattling noise. Maintenance notes. Dang it, Clancy. I just got you back on your feet 2 weeks ago. Not that you got feet, but you know what I mean. Sounds like his stator's off axis again. We'll clean and resit. Clancy's guns got caught and all pulled out, likely on account of somebody trying to restart him over and over again. Restart him over and again. Okay, I read it right. Need to rewind all the coiling in number 4. K, stator's working, but there's something else off. Have to wait until it's quiet and spin him up for a listen. A priority ticket. Filed by R. Tobson, failure of main cannery production line at heat processing. Status is open, executive priorities, steps to reproduce, startup production line according to schedule that, observe processing of cans, follow first batch to heat processing stage, 1 or more loud popping noises, smoke, smell of burned saltuna, overheat klaxon on monitor 6, flames jet from exhaust ports, automatic shutdown. Well, at least it automatically shuts down. Maintenance notes, likely as not, Bess got indigestion from being made to eat something she ain't made to. Again, heading over now. Third ticket, filed by L. Miller. She's been open for 0 days. Damned mechanicals. Wait, how long have these been open? Oh, it didn't say. Anyway. Low priority. Priority automatically reset to low by executive level admin rule applied by R. Tobson. Reason trouble ticket filed by Miller L. Steps to reproduce. Look northwise. I said look northwise, blasted useless translator. Near scrap pile. Could be northeast from town, I guess. Observe mechanical. Clanking about all menacing like. See it? It's right there. No notes on this ticket yet. Must have 8 steps to file a ticket. That sounds obnoxious. Yeah, try not to miss anything. A workbench. Okay. Wow, in someone's house. Sure. I think I'll just unlock things as I can, you know? Just leave it at that. And hope I can get more lockpick thingies eventually. This is a nice house. I feel like it reminds me of the other one at the bar, or the cantina. Only a little bit bigger, maybe. Spacer's choice. They're pretty well stocked here. Totally digging the Western style music. It's very cool. A necklace. I should read what these things say. I probably really should. They're all junk, right? The necklace makes a strong fashion statement. Look at my neck. There's something on it. A pretty something. Look at it. Oh. Oh, we'll pick this one. Skin, turf, and armor parts. Okay, but a terminal. Welcome, Robert Holcomb. Enter a keyword for record. Search or hold down Control-Alt F7. Enter to compose a new entry. Open last search. Indumati. First entry. Indumati left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me as I'll look up and think of you. Transcript note from Indumati. Robert, they won't let me keep her. But I know you will raise her with love, perhaps more than I would make time for. You are patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. I'm sorry, what? They sent your kid away? You couldn't raise your kid? Young mechanical, what did it say? Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I sat up last night reading through the Young Spacer's Guide, almost started reading it out loud from habit. It's been 10 years, but I still have parts of it memorized. Reckon I'll take the next volume into work at the cannery. There's an unused office where I've been taking my lunches. May as well read the whole thing again. So it sounds like we're going back to these entries. So it sounds like this guy and Indumati were together and she was sent away, and then she was pregnant with their baby, and they wouldn't let her keep her kid, so sent the kid back to her father. I'm assuming it's a girl. Yes, she. So that's awful. But let's move on. Maybe there'll be something nicer to look at. I wonder where this guy is. They don't seem to mind me looting. See, another door for our bathroom. I just must have missed it. I'm such an idiot. Oh, and more bits. Okay, that's that. I think we got everywhere in here. Not sure how to feel about Spacer's Choice, but we'll see.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plagued? Ah, shit. I had some of his salt tuna.
You moron.
Anything back here? There's always something back here. There is! Nope, looks like all the same posters. Okay, well. Let me open the door. Oh, we can't open the door. We can't open the door. All right, let's quick save. Because in here is a small grave matter, but I also think the main quest was in here somewhere too. What does it say? Only you can protect fourth quarter profits. Wow. Lost and found notifications. Okay, found one left hand severed at the wrist, some bone damage. People, this is our second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Please exercise caution and safety around machines. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. Wow. If you lose a hand, it might go into the lost and found vending machine. Spacer's Choice automated sales units, vending machines. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase mostly from one company. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have a high enough reputation with the associated faction or a hack skill of 40 or higher. Okay. Well, what can I buy? Weapons, armor. You guys have any of those lockpick things? You cannot purchase this restricted stock. Of course I can't. It's hilarious. I did shut the door, right? Okay, I did shut the door. Okay. Anything else? Ooh. Big cartridges. I feel like I should take the ammunition away from the workers. Oh, I can't unlock yet. Oh well. I can attempt to remember to come back, but I probably won't. I think they have to have unique names, it seems like. Okay. We'll go down in a second. Oh, it's barred. How do I get in over there? Let's save again, just in case I wander in somewhere where they don't want me to go.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Okay. I don't want to steal. At least not yet. I don't think I'm quite that desperate yet. backpack. What's that one? Increases your carrying capacity. You can see me. You can't see me now. I think I got away with it. I think I got away with it. That looks like office-y style. Let's go up. Oh, another vending machine? Well, I can't buy the things that I want to buy, so... Alright, there's still a green dot up here somewhere to go talk to somebody. Let's close the shunt at least. Pick up Guide to Mechanical Engineering Volume 2. Okay. Company notifications. A Spacer's Choice property from the Office of Tobson, Outpost Administrator. Symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. I have instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier, and as Spacers, we are expected to face up to reality, and the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Or like they're sick and they're going to spread it to everybody else. I mean, just saying. But okay. Nope. Okay. I think that's everything. What's that? Oh. It's one of those old-fashioned light bulbs. I like those. There's the door. Where's my green dot at? Ah, Phyllis. Phyllis Granger. Right? Yes.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Guessing you're the foreman?
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Well, I'm just here to collect your gravesite fees.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
You have to pay your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Oh, you said this guy shot himself.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
That's not very comforting. And that is an awful thing to say. But it must be tough to lose family.
Eugene wasn't family.
I thought you said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death.
Oh, jeez.
I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
What are they going to do, arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
He was a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Okay. All right. I collected Phyllis's gravesite fees. So I just have Ludwig's left. What else is in my... Okay, vending machines. Anything else in my logs? Phyllis, gravesite fees, paperwork enclosed to be delivered to Silas. Okay. Closest person relative to his body. Not like actually related to him. That seems very messed up. And they all are like on board with it. But then again, they're young enough to have only had this experience, I guess, their whole lives of living under this corporate world. It's kind of crazy. But we're now in Phyllis's terminal. So messages from R. Tobson. Medical treatment. Phyllis, owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Spacer's Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstance, distribute your ration of medication to any other worker. We're all in this together. Sort of. Okay, let's hack her personal files. Tenderfoot. So last entry, Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterly. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something from the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. Is that a start? You might want to pep it up some, or I don't know, say something nice about the guy. It's all very... Wait, did I see the rats? Hang on. Have I gone on this one? Okay, that's the other side. Hang on. I'll go back over there in a second. Because, yeah, they were over here, it looked like butchering rats for the machine. Right? Loose lips, pink slips. Nobody saw me. That was close. I like how I can just kind of wander around and nobody seems to care at all. Power regulator. Probably shouldn't just grab it. Running self-examination. Help yourself to a refreshing tin of Spacer's Cha while you wait. Power source, Spacer's Choice, electrical transformer. Query geothermal facility. Emerald Vale region is powered by the Spacer's Choice geothermal facility. Spacer's Choice is proud to bring the colonists of Halcyon moderately innovative technology at a reasonable price. Spacer's Choice, the best you can afford. Let's not disengage the power regulator. I don't know if it'll work. I feel like it's not going to be that easy. Okay. I feel like I missed a side, though. Oop, and I missed a maglock. That's for certain. How do I get here? See, there's a door over there. I wonder if it's on the outside. Yeah, is it back here? No, it's not back here somewhere. Well, so much for that theory. What's over here? Anything? Yes. And then this building here. I think this was the last one before I go... No? Huh. Oh, the door's closed. Okay. So I think, if I remember correctly, a grave matter. Yeah, there was one guy who was over by, what did it say? The landing pad. But Stranger in a Strange Land was Reed Thompson. He's the boss of everybody here. And yes, I'm assuming the offices in here is where he's at. And his receptionist is the one who took his own life. Which is apparently a crime. Notice the Edgewater Saltuna Canyon facility strictly adheres to Spacer's Choice standards of health and safety. Schedule your sick leave with Spacer's Choice foreman and or supervisor. Be considerate toward other members of Spacer's Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See Reed if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deduction instead. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with our local vicar. So was this guy sick, and that's why he did what he did? I don't... Okay.
Miss Holcomb, I need to explain this aggressively. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Tobson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Tobson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Mm-hmm. I think I kind of figured that one out. Hi.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
I can wait until you're finished, but are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Tobson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I think you might have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Well, my ship needs repairs and I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Tobson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Great. Frying myself? Please expand on that part of it.
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the Botanical District over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what exactly do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Do you mean marauders? Marauders aren't people? Yeah, I don't think these guys are going to take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness.
Will I?
The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Okay. Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
I don't blame those workers for walking out. I mean, it doesn't seem like, it's heavily corporate, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't seem that bad. There's food of a sort. There's protection from, I'm guessing, animals and marauders. There's people to talk to. There's a bar. There's the shops. There's your vicarage. It's not that bad. It's not like there's nothing. And none of what you are telling me is my problem, but I sound like it's going to be my problem so I can get the power regulator. So why don't you just tell me how I can help?
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize this Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
And yeah, the workers must have left town for a reason.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Fair enough. You make a good argument, but I can't make any promises because I'm going to talk to them too.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant, a sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Tobson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Sure, I'll totally take the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Bye. Oh, CMP new manager seminar. Companions. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion abilities with the inspiration skill. Learn more about your companions in the companion ledger. Some people may require completing another quest before they will assist you. You can check your quest log for dependencies. Hang on. Oh, she's the baby. She's the baby who got taken from her mom and sent to her dad. Oh. Let's go to our quest log. Let's see. Codex, exploration, quest dependencies. All right, anything else? Companions. But we got a section on Parvati. TNL makes the best gear for your friends and family. Companion Ledger. This companion ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can see their skills, stats, status effects, and gear. To change your companion's gear, first select the item you want to swap out, then choose a companion item to replace it with. You can also change how they behave in combat by selecting their preferred weapon, follow distance, and aggressiveness. Oh my. And there's that. And you have perks. And weapons next. Aggressive. Defensive. Passive. Let's leave you on defensive. I don't want you attacking things before I do, in case I want to actually sneak. So she has skills for persuade and lockpick and engineering. Interesting. Let's see if I can talk to her. And then maybe we'll stop for today.
We better clear out of Mr. Tobson's office before we talk.
Oh, okay. Well then, let's do that. What is that? Huh. Anything else? Can I talk to him again?
My offer remains standing should you reconsider.
I wanted to ask you about something.
Go ahead.
If you want me to, expect me to talk to this Adelaide person, I could use a little information.
Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible.
A flavor specialist. Don't you people eat anything other than Saltuna?
Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by. What with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world.
Yeah, so what exactly are you canning here?
Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms.
Oh.
Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of Saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate.
And apparently your machine.
Go ahead.
Let's see. We need to have a word about this plague.
Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up.
How long has this plague been happening?
That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent.
You should have developed an immunity after repeated exposure to a single strain of contagion.
Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude, and it is one we will see through to the end.
But you're withholding medicine from your workers.
If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose.
That, honestly, it can't be easy for him. I don't know what the other option is. I really don't know what his I don't know.
It is not easy for me. And the moment it becomes easy is the moment I am no longer fit to serve. Spacer's choice is a family, and the survival of the family is more important than the survival of the individual.
I guess.
Go ahead.
Let's see. Have you taken a look around your town lately?
It is my job to keep two eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post.
How long have you worked here?
I'm trying to remember, 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether. I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming. Times change. People change, but the Veil will always be here. Spacer's Choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that.
You are definitely loyal to Spacer's Choice.
This is a Spacer's Choice town. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it, friend. This is good old-fashioned gratitude.
Only if you stopped working, you'd be out on your rear and no one would help you, so definitely not a family. So anyway, your town is falling to pieces.
I wish you wouldn't say things like that.
You disagree?
Yes, as a matter of fact. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family. We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought into this world to do. Go ahead.
Okay, last question. What makes you think I can convince those deserters to come back?
That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town.
Sometimes people move on. It's the way of things.
Scripture tells us we all have our purpose in the world. Our work shows us that purpose. We should not have to move on from it. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
You and Adelaide have a personal history.
Losing Adelaide was the hardest. She was our only flavor specialist.
So you said.
When she walked away, I knew we were in trouble. Spacer's Choice Saltuna is renowned across the system for its quality flavors and additives. We used to sell citrus-flavored Saltuna in our heyday. Ever since Adelaide left, we have been reduced to selling unflavored and spearmint.
Ugh. Well, I think that was my last one. And I think I've definitely gone on for long enough today, so we'll have to put off talking to Parvati till Tuesday. So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this guy. I mean, he doesn't seem like a bad person, and it seems like he's put in a difficult situation, but I don't know. I like these characters so far. They're very interesting, kind of hilarious. So anyway, so on Tuesday we'll pick back up here. I take the elevator down, talk to Parvati, and then maybe leave Edgewater and go do other things elsewhere, obviously, because that's what that means. But yeah, that's my plan, and we'll do it on Tuesday. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Tuesday with another new Outer Worlds video.